Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Broverwatch podcast. My name is Adam Cook, and with me here today is Calder Amos Wood. How are you, Calder?
Hi, I'm good.
That's good. We are back into the actual Overwatch season. We just finished Stage 2, Week 1, and we're going to talk about it. So stay tuned for that. But before we do, we're going to talk about a little bit of news that came out, because a little bit of news did come out. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, a little bit of news did come out.
Time to do the thing that we came up with and no one else definitely does.
Let's get right into the news. You do know we're unsynced on the call, right? So we'll never get that right.
Yeah, things happen.
You do the first one, I'll do the second one?
News number one. There's an official way to get Overwatch tokens now, which is if you link your Blizzard account to Twitch or any of the other websites you'd watch it on. Like
I think it might just be Twitch.
No, it's like Twitch MLG.
Oh, really?
The Blizzard app and something else. Then you'll get tokens for every match win you see. I think that's how it
Every
works.
match win?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll get...
If you tune in for like the wins, if you tune in for the ends, you get a token.
Oh.
And in Canada, this is a weird thing I figured out. You have to answer a math question to be able to get them.
Well, I guess I'm not getting any league tokens.
It's like the answer is like 70 or something.
Yeah.
So, but it's pretty easy. So just that if you're in Canada, but I don't know. You need to watch 100 matches to get a skin, but there's also a chance of getting an instant 100.
I did hear about this.
Yeah. I don't know how many people get it actually.
I think a guy did the math, and it was if you watch every single match, the full match, every single match for the whole season, you have like a 30% chance of getting 100 tokens, like a 100 tokens prize every stage.
That's kind of shit then.
Yeah, but it's it's just an extra thing. I expected them just to like slowly give tokens. So it's cool. There was one guy on Reddit who said like, so how frequent are the Overwatch League tokens? Because I have 250 right now. And everyone's like, what? How do you have 250? And apparently he's already gotten 2 100 prizes. So.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And then the biggest problem I saw with this, I don't know why I pointed, you can't see anything, was the time zones. So if you're in like a European time zone or something, you won't be able to watch them.
Yeah, I think they're trying to figure something out for that.
I just make it so that you get them. I guess I don't know. If you like made it so European
if you watch the VODs
stuff, or if they get the reruns.
Yeah.
Only in Europe. If you watch the reruns in Europe and get them from that.
Do they do reruns where they just play previous matches already?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, then just do that.
Because I get emails where it says,
well, I guess
Overwatch is showing.
Also, I'm echoing a little bit, so just put your other headphone fully on.
Fuck me.
There you go. But I'm still echoing. Just turn me down. You don't have to hear me that much.
I like it.
But I guess the problem with that would be they don't want like Americans to like watch the thing and then also watch the rerun just to get tokens. Because technically you could just play the match on your computer while you go get groceries or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, it's cool that they're doing
that much about the Overwatch League skins. It's like, yeah, boost our viewership.
Well, yeah. The thing is, the people who care about getting Overwatch League skins are the people already watching the Overwatch League. Mm-hmm. So, it's cool. It's a cool little thing that they're doing.
Oh, remember what I told you before this?
Okay, I'll tone
Next
it down.
one.
The next one is Overwatch League pros can apparently report players right directly to Blizzard. Muma was streaming, and then he reported a guy, and then he said, "Oh yeah, Blizzard has this thing where we can like report right to him. I love Blizzard, dude. Blizzard's so cool." And that's pretty much all that was said, and it's a news story now. But that's cool because I feel like Overwatch League pros come in contact with the most like griefers and
And boosted
tricks
players
and boosted
stuff like
players,
that.
yeah. So that's cool. That'll
Yeah.
help. Because I
Is
know
it's just Overwatch League though? Like the other leagues don't have that power?
they might have some sort of connection. All I know is about Overwatch League pros. But like I know XQC, like every 2 or 3 games, there's like a guy named like Symmetra One Trick or something, and he only plays Symmetra. And it's like, if you only play Symmetra, that's fine. But if you're doing it to be a, then that's bad.
God, Symmetra's so good.
She still has not been played, and I cannot wait
No.
for the day.
There's been a second of her. I was looking at Winston's lab.
Okay,
You know
well,
what that is?
Winston's lab?
Yeah.
No.
It's just like where all the statistics for Overwatch League is.
Oh, okay. But that was probably by Muma, because I think he went and set up some turrets and then went and killed himself.
Wait, do the turrets stay there if you die?
No. But if someone's going to play him, it's going to be him, because he picks her every single time, and then everyone goes, eh! And then he swaps to Winston, and then they're all like, eh! As if he was actually going to play her. All right. Let's get... Okay, that's news done, guys. The news is over.
As they say in Germany, finito. I don't know why I did that.
So now we'll move on to the main event, which is us talking about the actual games that were this week. I'll just read through the teams that played this week and who they played against, and then we'll talk about each one. One sec. The page is loading.
Wow,
And
good planning.
Got him. Okay, got him. So, this week, Seoul faced LA Valiant, Dallas faced Shanghai Dragons, and Los Angeles Gladiators faced San Francisco Shock. That was on Wednesday. Should we just talk about that and then move on?
No,
to
let's do Wednesday.
Okay. So Wednesday, Seoul Dynasty versus LA Valiant. Seoul Dynasty 4-0'd LA Valiant.
Kind of surprising.
A little surprising. Not super
But-
surprising, because I guess Seoul had a full week to like get their stuff together, so they're looking a bit better. But it was a
But it's still the
complete crush. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was a crush.
Mm-hmm.
Like they 2-0'd on Volskaya, they 2-0'd on Nepal, they 3-2'd on Kings Row, and then 2-0'd on Route 66.
Yeah.
So it was pretty much an absolute
like-
domination. So, yeah, Seoul looked real bad at the end of stage 1, but they're looking a bit better now.
Yeah.
I think they just needed time.
Probably just to get everything back together.
Yeah.
And they still have the same team, so.
I think they just had that one game where for some reason they didn't play Ryu Jae Hong. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Sorry. They didn't play him, and then they lost. Or I don't think, did they lose that game? All I know is they didn't do well, but I think their confidence was crushed, and then they just kind of bit the big one from there on out.
Like after their first loss, it was pretty much
Downhill.
Yeah. Like they beat Houston in 5, but then 4-0'd by London, and
Like it felt like
it's-
like I saw an interview with Ryu Jae Hong after a game, and Soe was like, "Will, is there anybody that can beat you?" And he was like, "I don't know, probably not." And then it felt like immediately after that interview, they just lost every game.
yeah,
But
they're getting back into it. It seems like so.
here's the thing: Seoul was the last undefeated team, and then they got defeated. But Shanghai still has not won a game.
Yeah, lost to Dallas
But that's
this week.
Yeah, well, that's the next game. Did you notice my segue?
That's yeah. I was gonna just go into it right away, and then you kind of fucked me on that one, didn't you?
So Shanghai did get one map, but Dallas is also looking a lot more dominant than they were before.
They've won like what 9 maps all year, 8 maps all year.
What,
It's
Shanghai
like
or Dallas?
Shanghai.
Yeah.
It's like what? Yeah. What are you doing?
There's a new meme going around in all of the discussion threads on Reddit where people just comment, Geguri, take my visa, or Geguri, have my visa, because it's like, as soon as their new players show up, I think I wouldn't be surprised if first game back they win. Well, actually, because I don't know if they're scrimming with them yet. They might be.
Probably are.
They probably are. If they're not, then it might take some time. But Dallas, let's talk a little bit about Dallas.
They're looking good.
Yeah, XQC's back. He didn't play for this match, though. So we won't talk
He
about
played
that.
one.
Did he?
Yeah, he played one. He played Ryan on one. I think it was Kings Row. Maybe?
They didn't play Kings Row.
Okay, I forget then.
Here,
But he
let's
played
see.
on one.
But while we figure this out, let's talk a little bit about AKM. Not gonna lie, since as it's been established, Calder and I don't really know anything about anything. We didn't know who AKM was before this, so we were like, oh, maybe he'll be good. But he's not just good. He's like
Real good.
crazy awesome good. Just a heads up, a video's probably about to play. Oh no. Okay, I paused it.
I watched a video on like top 10 players not in the Overwatch League. This was, I think, midway through stage 1. That's when it was posted.
Yeah.
And I think AKM was like 2 or 3 on it.
Him and on Soldier 76 pretty much just kills everybody.
Yeah.
Like, he's insane. I saw a comment that was pretty much he used attack visor even when he wasn't using attack visor because his aim was so incredibly good.
Wow. Who comes up with these?
Nerds.
Yeah. AKM was good. Rascal.
Rascal is also on.
He's a good player. It's just like weird how he fits into the team, sort of, because they have a lot of. I think. Hold on.
They have a lot of DPS.
Yeah, a lot of DPS, and it's kind of judging who's the best out of their DPS is kind of difficult.
Isn't Rascal a tank?
No, he's DPS. Taimu, which is the next person we're going to talk about, plays tank now. That's
yeah.
right.
Well, he played a lot of tank. He was just flex before, but now he's just a tank.
So it's just like managing having AKM Rascal in effect on DPS is. They're going to have to learn how to manage that. Like what combinations to have.
Yeah. Like,
and if they bring Taimu in on DPS or.
I saw a. Man, I'm talking a lot about comments. I spent a lot of time on the competitive Overwatch subreddit. But someone said, as much as I like Effect and how good he is, the Rascal AKM combo's looking really good.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's even talking about Seagull. But apparently, sources say that Seagull is like practicing Diva, so maybe they'll also make him a tank. I don't know.
I guess, but then they've got like 4 tanks. What are you gonna do with that?
They've just got a lot of players.
You just get XQC to play the Reinhardt, because that's. I've been who was it that did Did you see the AMA on the Overwatch?
I did see it, but I didn't read it.
I think it was with Rascal.
Oh yeah.
And he said that XQC was the best tank in the league, so I'll take his word for it.
Well, what I've read a lot of is that like XQC's sorry, function brain no good there. Oh man. XQC's stream personality is very different from his league personality, and he's actually very professional and very good.
Yeah, I watched an interview with him, and he was just a guy.
Yeah. He cuts his
He
own
wasn't
hair.
like-
Can you tell?
All right, a little bit. They make at least $50,000 a year.
No.
You think he can? Yeah, that's the minimum salary for an
Oh, well, there
Overwatch
you
League
go.
player. Plus health, plus all the benefits.
Yeah. Plus any bonuses you get from winning.
Yeah.
But yeah. I saw a very, very much downvoted comment that said XQC is the Justin Bieber of this league because both are not very talented but get a lot of attention for having bad attitudes. And it was like super downvoted, which was weird because usually Reddit hates XQC for some reason. But it's like both XQC and Justin Bieber are both very talented in their fields. Like very talented. Mm-hmm. So like XQC, we'll talk about this game later, but XQC when they faced the Gladiators completely kicked butt. Like he was so good.
Yeah.
All right.
Next match is.
We should speed this up a little bit. We spent a lot of time on that game.
What's the next match, Adam? It is
my
Gladiators in San Francisco.
Who won, Calder?
Gladiators 4-0 San Francisco.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. Gladiators have a different team now. A pretty different team now. So
yeah.
Like they didn't get worse over the break.
They kind of just
stayed the same.
Yeah.
So.
I feel like everybody improved a little bit. Except like 3 teams. San Francisco being one of them. They kind of just...
Look, I guess they're waiting for Sinatra and... Who's the other one? Sinatra and someone else to be able to play.
Bring in Dufran.
They're really
only... no, Dufran isn't on the team.
They're only playing like 6 people. They never sub anyone out.
Yeah. Well, I guess if they're your best people, but that's what subs are for.
But they have... Idic. Well, how do you say his name? IDDQD?
Yeah, it's just IDDQD.
Oh. They don't play him, like, at all.
Yeah.
So.
Which is weird, because he's, like, one of the most popular... I mean, I guess Seagull is, too, and they haven't been playing Fuel hasn't been playing Seagull very much. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. Gladiators are still kind of, like, mid-tier. San Francisco's starting to, like, drift a little down.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
It's
Speaking
fine,
of how our teams are doing, on Thursday, Houston played London and beat them. Now, here's the weird thing about this. Here's the weird thing about this. Houston beat London near the end of stage 1, and then also beat Boston to face London, and London beat Houston and then beat New York. So, but now Houston beat London. So is Houston the best team?
No.
Oh, okay.
Houston just won a game.
Okay.
And they took it to 5 matches. If they 4-0'd London, then maybe you can make that argument, but...
That was an intense game, though.
I didn't watch it.
Well...
I was busy. What are you in busy?
Not sentences.
New York played Florida. Lost a match to them. Pretty uneventful game.
Not a match, a map. Very different. For a second, I was really confused. That's just...
It's just a game.
Like, although, I do want to touch on something the Florida did. You know how they do meme things?
They did a little bow for the school shooting.
Yeah. Or Yeah, here's the thing too. They even
They
dropped
do
the
it now.
music. So it was like a moment of silence in the thing, but then you just hear the casters going like friggin', "Oh, Zebosai's been good on Zenyatta." It's like, come on. Although they didn't know beforehand. What?
I'm just stupid.
Oh, okay.
Philadelphia 4-0's Boston. A little surprising.
Yeah.
And it was. Here's the thing. This Philadelphia team, looks like they got something special going here. They got this new kid. What's his name? EQO.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah. Did they just sign him?
Yeah. He's from Israel. He was on their national team. Did a little bit of research. He's our age. Like born the same year
18?
as us. Yeah. So they're gonna have him for a long time.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Let me look at him.
Just look at him in the face.
Hoseyu Corona. Eco Fusion. Yeah. Fusion's
DPS. Go.
Okay. Fusion's been like very consistently
In the middle.
Yeah, consistently good, but not
Like-
consistently great.
Mm-hmm. In the last stage, they were middle of the pack, and I think I said that they were gonna move. I felt like they were gonna move up a little bit. Didn't know about this signing. Just pulled that out of my ass, but it looks like I'll be right, like always. So no big deal. Yeah. So they got 2 4-0s this weekend. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Even though one's against Florida, but
Yeah.
um.
But yeah, Boston like was really dominant at the end of stage 1. So I'm thinking that
Mhm.
they just haven't upped their game. So
I
it
don't-
seems
I
like
think-
they're falling back.
I think it's the meta change.
You think so?
Probably, yeah. Because they were running a heavy, like Mercy was their, like almost 100% pick.
Well,
No
that
other
was in the
healers.
whole league though.
Yeah, but they ran that heavy dive
Yeah,
that needed the Mercy.
true. Maybe
was
they
just-
just relied really heavily on reses.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're kind of falling off. A lot of people think that they're just going to slowly come back and then do a thing at the end and then suck at the beginning of stage 3 again. Who knows? Who knows? But Philadelphia is doing well.
Mhm.
Florida, you know. you know. But
Friday, first game of the day was London, New York.
yeah.
London won. So both London and New York went 1-1 this weekend. Went to 5 maps. Doesn't look like London's missing Rascal and Fissure at all. What were you gonna
London?
say?
Yeah, no. Well, because they weren't even playing in the first place. Because I don't think they're missing them because they pushed them away. They were like,
Mhm.
go to these teams, you'll actually play. And now they're kicking
Mhm.
butt on those teams. Which I guess we should have touched on the Gladiators thing. Fissure's doing a very good job there. I guess we can touch on the next match.
Whoa, Dallas win.
And not only a win, but
3-1 win. I
yeah.
don't know what you're going to say.
I was going to
That's
say
it?
not only a win, but a somewhat dominant win.
Yeah, I
Uh,
can say that.
XQC's back. This was the first game with XQC back in black, hitting the sack.
Oh, I lied about him playing in the last match.
Yeah, I know. I checked. It wasn't.
Yeah. So sorry about that, everyone.
So there was a tweet before this game saying XQC will play at least one. Will start on at least one map this game. And he started on the first map. And then he played. Just double checking this for. Oh, jeez. Okay. Played for every map.
Played the whole game.
Played the whole game.
Did he play only Ryan? Do you know?
No, he played Winston. His main is Winston.
Mm-hmm.
He played Ryan on King's Row, I think. That's all I know. But
He did well.
he did very well. He kicked butt. He only had one scrim with the team the day before. They were like, "Okay, we'll let you do one scrim with us," and then he did really well, and they're like, "Fine, we'll put you in the match." And then he played the first match and kicked butt, so they were like, "Fine, we'll keep you for the second map," and then he kicked butt, and they were like, "Okay, fine." So I think his whole time off, he was just like grinding really, really, really hard.
Well, he was streaming like every day.
He streamed every day, was playing really hard. Yeah, so he's back, and boy, is he better than ever.
The thing with this Dallas team, though, is I'm not 100. Like, I'm not going to go all in on them yet because it's Gladiators in Shanghai.
Yeah.
Next week, first match of the week is Seoul and Dallas, so that'll really...
You mean Seoul and
Dallas.
You're talking about Dallas, though.
Next week. Yeah.
Oh, you mean Seoul will face Dallas. I thought you meant Dallas would face Seoul and Dallas, and I was like, that's not possible. Anyway, continue it.
So, we'll see how they do in that one, because that's an actual top 4 team.
Yeah, that's an actual team.
That actually is people who aren't my skill level.
Oh, snap. That's the biggest burn you could give. Also, just a real quick thing to touch on. Custa had like 2 or 3 accidental ults in the game. And then you can see you can see Rascal and Harry Hook showing him where the Q key is after the game. And apparently they're gonna see if they can rebind the alt to F10 so that he doesn't accidentally hit it. Because apparently he's just got fat.
Gonna hit F10.
He goes like this. But apparently he's just got fat fingers.
Just like this. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Never mind.
Good angle though.
Stupid.
So, Dallas Fuel has hope. They had no hope last stage. Now they have hope.
Next match, Seoul versus San Francisco. San Francisco won a map.
That's good.
I guess it shows that a fine team can pick up a map on Seoul.
Yeah. Fine's a strong word. I'm kidding. Yeah.
So that kind of gives me hope for the Dallas match next week.
Yeah.
Because if San Francisco can get a map and even take them to 5 in the last stage, I'm sure Dallas can do something.
Yeah.
Anything about that? You got anything about that?
No, other than I'm happy Seoul is winning again, but I'm also happy they're not undefeatable. Same with New York and London.
Because
it's a lot more fun to have them not be like dominant games.
Next match, Philly versus Florida 4-0. I mean, it's Florida. Like Florida's in that.
I hope they do well soon.
I hope they get players soon.
Yeah.
Florida's in that like tier of Shanghai right now, kind of.
Yeah.
Like they don't have hope, but they can. They want.
Hope's on the horizon.
Just offer DeFran a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like too much money. Offer
him too much money. And then you'll win a couple maps.
Maybe. Next match is your little fucking green boys.
Boston versus Houston. Houston 4-0's Boston. So Boston got 4-0'd in both of its games today, or this week.
No, is it? I don't know if it's more of a testament to how bad Boston's doing,
or how good Houston's doing,
or just how good those other two teams
that they played are. I think it might be that. I don't think Boston's bad. Like they're really good.
Like they almost won 2 maps against Houston. they were pretty close against Philadelphia, but they just couldn't.
Well, that's the thing. With a lot of these, like, 4-0s, like, even with Shanghai, with a lot of these 4-0s, just because they got 4-0 doesn't mean it was completely dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's not like the Gladiator, or wait, the Valiant 4-0 on Seoul.
yeah.
Or the
like,
Seoul 4-0 on Valiant.
In the Houston-Boston game, the first round at Hanamura went 4-3, so it was close.
Mm-hmm.
Then they 2-0'd them on Lijiang Tower. Then it was 5-4 on Kings Row, so that was really close also because they took them to like extra rounds, and then they 1-0'd them on. Which, by the way, that sucks for Boston on Watchpoint Gibraltar, not even getting the first point. That's a bit of a big boy bummer. But
wasn't a strong showing.
Fun fact: Muma is awesome.
Dead. Oh.
He went 36-6 as Winston during like the whole thing. He died 6 times.
I can't hear you. Listen up. What'd you say?
I said,
I don't know why I said listen up. Anyway, just ignore me.
Muma did really well, which is weird because they're bringing in Fact Fiction, who's another tank, but Cool Matt and Muma are kicking butt. So, like, what's he going to do?
Probably one of the better, probably the best in the league.
Muma?
Yeah.
One of, definitely top 3. And same with, like, them as a duo. Top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the main reasons Houston's doing so well. And also, they're actually subbing in a lot more players. Like, they brought in Clockwork. They've been bringing in Clockwork a lot more. But they also brought in Spree for, like, the first time ever, pretty much. And they did in the London Spitfire game as well. But, like, Spree's really good in Zarya.
Yeah, it's good to see them subbing in people.
We still haven't seen Mendo, though, because he's got friggin' wisdom teeth problems. So, get those tooth fixed.
I had my wisdom teeth. I was fine in 4 days.
I think he's having problems with them before they're taken out. Like, I think it was like oh, you need to get them taken out. Okay, you have an appointment in 7 weeks.
I know you're in excruciating pain. Just wait half a year, and then we'll get them taken out.
Wait until Houston's at the grand finals, and then we'll take your wisdom teeth out.
I know you have full coverage, but it's not good coverage. They have full health coverage.
Yeah, I know. It's really cool. Anyway, so Houston's game, that was an exciting game, especially the Kings Row game. That was insane. And Muma played Rhine too. A lot of people like say he's a one-trick Winston, but he played Rhine and did this awesome Earth Shatter block when they were on Lijiang Tower, where like Fissure went, or no, not Fissure, friggin' Gamzu went, and then Muma jumped out from behind a pole and glappity booped him. It was an exciting game. I recommend watching that game.
Last match of the week. You guessed it.
Shanghai.
Valiant and Shanghai.
And what was the score, Calder?
3-0. So they tied them on Hanamura.
Not much to say there.
At least Valiant
every time.
At least Valiant went 1-1 this weekend.
Yeah, every single time that I read the like post-match discussion for any game, it's either like you don't even need to see the title, like who was playing. You'll immediately know who was playing because it'll be like, oh, that was really, really close, and it was like, ooh, it could be this team, could be this team. But if it's like, oh, that was hard to watch, it's like, ooh, it was either a Florida game or a Shanghai game.
Yeah, it was pretty close. In like they 3-3 tie, 2-1 on Lijiang, 3-2 on Kings Row. Then again, we have a 1-0 on Gibraltar, which is kind of like
that. Is it like really hard to get that first point? I guess it is because it like goes under that.
I
I don't know.
get. But, I probably just don't notice it because I'm so good at the game.
We're both so good at the game. High five.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see that, Adam.
Go this way.
You're under me.
There you go. So that was this week. In games, pretty much Seoul's doing better. LA is about the same. Or like the Valiant. Gladiators are also about the same. A little better.
Gladiators are a little better.
Dallas, much better, but we can't really say till next week.
Mm-hmm.
Shanghai, poor guys.
Yeah. San Francisco, poopy bum bum.
That's the one. Houston,
huzzah.
London, pretty good.
Boston. Good. Oh no, please no.
Uh-oh for Boston. New York, also pretty good. Like London and New York haven't really changed skill level wise, but they're still at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia Fusion. Oh wow, that looks promising. Florida Mayhem.
Whoopsies.
Get a player on your team, please.
Anyone.
Any player. And that's them all.
Yeah. Good job. 3rd episode done. Proud of us.
You know what I just realized?
What?
You
were muted the whole time?
No. That would be funny. That did happen once before. I forgot to put the text up that said Stage 2 Week 1. But it's up now. So guys, that was us talking about Stage 2 Week 1. That doesn't really matter.
You said that at the start too.
Yeah. That was us talking about...
That was
us talking about Stage 2 Week 1. Oh, disgusting. Tune in next week to when we talk about, you won't believe this, Stage 2 Week 2. No, idiot.
Fuck.
But yeah, so tune in next week. Hope you like this one.
Tune in next week when I cry about San Francisco losing everything. This is Shanghai getting their first win on San Francisco. See you tomorrow.
This is what most episodes will be like, except better, because we'll get better as we go. If you're supporting the show, thanks, guys. You're what's going to start this thing, you know what I mean?
Give us a subscribe.
Tell your friends.
Like us. Please, I need it.
Also, someone post this video on the competitive Overwatch subreddit because they told me I'm not allowed to post my own videos anymore.
What if I did it?
They probably wouldn't know.
Alright.
Alright, everybody. I don't have the music up. So, I'm going to let you do the outro, and I'm going to do the music. Ready?
What's the outro?
Just say, thanks for watching, goodbye.
Thanks for watching, follow us on Instagram. Goodbye. Goodbye. Are we done?